Welcome to WooChat tutorial. We will be talking about WhatsApp Order CRM automated messages in this video. So let's get started. This section has two kind of messages. The first is order confirmation and the second one is order shipment. So let's see when these messages will be triggered. Order confirmation messages are sent when a customer places an order on your store, and order shipment messages are sent when you fulfill an order on the Shopify admin dashboard. Let's see how we can configure these messages. So in Pro plan, you can see the set default template and change template options for your template configuration. Whenever you select a custom template using these options, the message will be sent from your registered WhatsApp number and not the WooChat number. So the easiest way to configure is to use the set default template. When you click this, you can see a custom template being selected, which is already registered by WooChat for you with your WhatsApp number. In this, you can see there are some variables which you can configure in this below section. This section is broadly divided into 4 parts, which is head, body, footer and buttons. But here we can see only 2 sections because currently in this template the variables are available only in body and button section. So let's try to configure them. The first thing we can select is the type of variable. So we have 4 kind of types here. The first is order. In this we can see the data which we get from Shopify, like customer full name, first name, last name, order value, currency, order number, status URL, tracking number, tracking URL, shipping address and cart items. In the next option, we can see the discount, which is discount coupon or discount percentage. This only is valid when you include a discount coupon in form of percentage or fixed discount. And the next is contact details, which are name, email ID or mobile number of your end customer. And the last one is agent. Here you can see the name of the triggerer of this message. And lastly, we have something like fallback value. So this value is used in any scenario where this actual value is not present. And lastly, we have this view order button. So we can configure the URL for this view order using order status URL variable from order. Once this is done, you can just enable your configuration and your messages will be sent from now onwards. Suppose you have to select a custom template, you can use the change template option to register any template and select the approved template from here, and again you can configure the variables from here. Once it is done, you can save the changes and you are good to go. You also have an option to remove the template. Now let's see the order shipment template. So in this section, you also have the same options like set default template and change template. So we will just set the default template, and again we have a registered template with your WhatsApp number which have some variables. This can be configured here, same as above. And the track shipment URL can be configured from your order tracking URL, and this order tracking URL can be configured in more detail here, by which you can set a tracking URL from the order data which you enter while fulfilling the order, or the thank you page URL. And once all your configuration is done, once again you can enable the template. And again, if you have to select any custom template, you can use the change template option and select any custom template, and then you are good to go. The next section is analytics. So here we can view the new orders you got, order shipment messages sent, order confirmation messages sent, and the upsell revenue generated. This upsell revenue generated comes only if you have enabled the discount option. So whenever a user uses those discount codes, it will be adding this revenue to the upsell revenue. You can filter all of this data using the date option, which is in last 30 days, this month, last month, or last 90 days. And lastly, we have message logs. Here you can see all of your orders and what all messages were sent as confirmation messages or shipment messages. That's all in the WhatsApp Order CRM automated messages. Thank you for choosing WooChat. Feel free to reach out if you have any queries.